Within my time spent teaching within early childhood education, I've been asked a lot of questions about what my students are learning in the classroom and about why I teach the way I do, why I use certain methods. I've been asked a lot of questions and I seek to answer these within this video, but I also seek to answer one big question, which is what's the point of art education? You teach kindergarten? That must be an easy job. My answer to that is that kindergarten is a complex matrix of conversation, environment, and play, carefully constructed by knowledgeable educators in order to foster critical thinking and lifelong learning in our most vulnerable students. Aren't they just playing? My answer to that is a quote from Mr. Rogers, who said, "Play gives children a chance to practice what they are learning." And Carl Jung, the founder of analytical psychology, stated that the creation of something new is not accomplished by the intellect, but by the play instinct. So it seems that these students are doing more than just playing. Your students must just be so cute. Well, yes, but they're not just cute. They're beautiful people with beautiful minds, and they can create amazing things. That must be a nice break for you, teaching the alphabet and all. Kindergarten students learn mathematics, science, physical education, health education, social studies, art education, classroom routines, basic life skills, and much, much more. It's not much of a break for me or for them. Arts education is not just the optional cherry on top of this Sunday of kindergarten education, but rather the dish that it sits upon. Early childhood educators utilize play, conversation, and environment in order to facilitate rich and valuable learning experience for students, which can all be done through art. As an early childhood educator, I believe that the learning that takes place from birth to age 8 establishes the foundation for a child's life. Therefore, as adults, we should probably take this into consideration. Knowledge of this time of development within children's lives also points to the most effective ways of learning and teaching. The principles of early learning include environments as stimulating and dynamic, that inspire children to inquire and wonder, as well as the facilitation of drama, movement, inquiry learning, and exploration of art material and manipulatives. In other words, play. As cited in the kindergarten curriculum, play is vitally important for the healthy development of young children. During play, children develop language, literacy skills, and concepts, solve real problems, develop large and small motor skills, use flexible and divergent thinking, express their thoughts and feelings, develop social and cultural understandings, make sense of their world, and use their imagination. This means success. The aims and goals of kindergarten to grade 12 arts education within Saskatchewan include children gaining an understanding of the connection between arts and the human experience, using critical thinking, research, creativity, and collaborative inquiry to respond to art, and inquire, create, and communicate through dance, drama, music, and visual art. These goals align not only with kindergarten to grade 12 curriculum, but with early learning principles and society's hopes for the next generation to develop into people that will make positive change in the world. Unfortunately, even after all of this, arts education tends to fall by the wayside in favor of subjects often considered to be more practical or applicable, such as science, English, or mathematics. I would argue, however, that arts education is the most practical subject of all. And it seems that the Ministry of Education would agree with me, at least in part. At elementary level, arts education is allotted 200 minutes of instructional time. This is significantly more than most other areas of study, only falling 10 minutes behind mathematics, as well as falling behind language arts, where the largest amount of instructional time is spent. Arts education, according to the ministry, is supposed to be given more instructional time, significantly, than science, social studies, health education, and physical education. This is relevant for two reasons. Number one, as cross-curricular planning becomes more prevalent in order to create climate for students' academic success in meeting curricular outcomes, and the increased need for differentiation within the classroom, arts education poses a viable solution for the busyness of day-to-day classroom planning and facilitation. As previously mentioned, arts education creates a solid foundation for all other core curriculum areas. Number two, Deasy and Gazniga, as cited in the Saskatchewan kindergarten curriculum, state that arts education provides students with tremendous benefits, including increased cognitive abilities, improved conflict resolution and other social skills, and higher levels of motivation and student engagement. By utilizing art education as a vehicle for cross-curricular learning, not only are teachers able to teach outcomes spanning the entire curriculum, but also practical skills, routines, and socio-emotional learning. We are also able to, through arts education, foster the development of skills that prepare children to face a world full of conflict and confusion with confidence. This sounds to me like arts education as a foundation for other areas of study and in conjunction with early childhood principles fosters the growth and development of students that are holistically strong, academically, physically, socio-emotionally, and spiritually. This means then that we can really have our cake and eat it too, or our sundae. Regardless, the result of valuing arts education for our children is surely sweet.